Anakin, if one is to understand the great mystery, one must study all its aspects, not just the dogmatic, narrow view of the Jedi. If you wish to become a complete and wise leader, you must embrace a larger view of the Force.
Star Wars is the greatest science fiction creation of all time. Its rich lore and history has been developed over decades, becoming as complex as a living reality. As a result, genuine belief systems and even a religion have formed in response to the writings of George Lucas. And don't worry, this video is not an attempt to try and convert you to that religion. What this video is, however, is an attempt to take the stories we find in Star Wars and apply their meaning into our own life. Similar to many of history's greatest tales, Star Wars is a story of light against dark, good against evil. At the end of episode 3, we see the Sith triumph over the Jedi, only to see in episode 6 the eventual Jedi victory over the Sith. Because, you see, what that universe needs is a balance between both extremes to create accord. Much like what we need in this universe. So when the light becomes too blinding, the darkness consumes it, and vice versa. At the forefront of this eternal struggle are the Jedi and the Sith, patrons for the light and the dark. Today, we will take their teachings, find their middle point, and turn fantasy into reality. This is the philosophy of Star Wars.
Adventure. Excitement. Jedi craves not these things.
The Jedi Code is as follows. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death. There is only the Force. Much like the traditional idea of Buddhists we see in our world, the Jedi prioritize peace and calm over all things. The Jedi are dreamers who believe that peace for all the galaxy can be attained. They believe that strong emotions such as passion and anger are a pathway to the dark side of the Force, and thus attempt to complete control over all emotion. As a result, the Jedi Order prides itself on academic achievement and various peacekeeping missions throughout the galaxy. In this way, the Jedi are not proactive, but are instead reactive. Often it is the Jedi who wait until war and destruction are at their doorstep before doing anything about it. They tend to be far too late to recognize the darkness before it engulfs them. So in our reality, who is this person? This is the dreamer. They are happy and seemingly at bliss. However, it is their ignorance that is their bliss. Their ignorance is the refusal to take responsibility for their life. Although they may be happy within, their outside world is constantly falling apart. They refuse to see the problems that their lifestyle has created, until one day they wake up and see their life and see they have achieved nothing, and will leave no legacy for further generations. In their refusal to take any action, they are just as selfish as the Sith.
Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Do not hesitate, show no mercy. Only then will you be strong enough with the dark side.
The code of the Sith is as follows. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength, and through strength I gain power. Through that power I gain victory, and through victory my chains are broken. The Force shall set me free. Unlike the Jedi, the Sith are realists, to the point of being nihilists. They do not accept that the galaxy can find peace, and instead thrive on chaos. The passion that the Sith have for everything they do drives them forward and gives them strength. They do not simply dream as the Jedi do, they take action. By constantly dominating and conquering, the Sith gain power, a sensation many people in the Star Wars galaxy and our own constantly crave. The Sith thrive on victory and supremacy, sacrificing all to achieve their endpoint, even if it means removing loved ones or anyone else that dare stand in their way. In our universe, this is the money-obsessed go-getter, hell-bent on creating what they believe to be success. They will ignore the beauty of the world and the beauty of the people around them in order to attain that power that they so constantly and daringly crave. Like a drug addict, their craving is never truly satisfied. and thus they never find true happiness. As a result, they dive deeper and deeper into the darkness until they are lost.
Ah, you heard my call. Good. Your imbalance woke me from a deep slumber.
Imbalance?
Your presence is like a violent storm in this quiet world.
You're a Force wielder. But you're not a Jedi.
Wielder? Jedi and Sith wield the Ashlar and Bogan, the light and the dark. I'm the one in the middle.
As I said in the beginning of this video, the Force demands a balance between light and dark. Just like the characters we find in Star Wars, we ourselves will only find happiness in the middle ground. The man known only as Revan is a revered hero who embarked on a series of journeys throughout his lifetime. He is one of only a few who began in the light, fell to the dark, and was redeemed. Revan's power comes from experience, through transcending both planes of existence. He has been enlightened as a Jedi and empowered as a Sith, before finding a complete philosophy in between the two. With Revan in mind, let's now consider the examples used before: the carefree hippie and the money-hungry entrepreneur. Both are successful in their own right. One sees the simple beauties of life, and the other is constantly setting out and achieving their goals. However, the drawbacks that they each possess are often dire. The first will never see the issues that their life creates, and will never yearn for self-improvement. And the second will never stop to smell the roses or find the true happiness in life. So where is it in this world where we find the happiest people, the most content, and the most successful? It's in the middle, the balance between light and dark, dreams and action, calm and passion. This is the man or woman that understands the endless beauty of our world, but can also appreciate hard work. The type who will work relentlessly on their goals all day long, and then at the end of it all, stop to meditate and recharge themselves, rather than going and drinking or taking drugs to relieve their sorrows. In truth, they love themselves. However, they understand and know their weaknesses, and know what they must do in order to become the best version of themselves. They are the ones who have suffered in and been molded by the darkness, only to work hard and find the light. You see, this is the only way they understand the light and happiness, because they have seen the depths of darkness and depression in order to appreciate a fuller picture. And when they become too content with the world, once again they ask, how can I be better? This is the man or woman of balance, the master of the two worlds. Hey guys, thanks for watching today. I know this has been a bit of a different video, but I've always been a massive fan of Star Wars, so I really love taking the ideas we find there and applying them to our own lives. And I hope you learned something today. This has been Jay of Rule Your Reality. And once again, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, so we can share these stories with the world. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, thank you.